Before green buildings, before sustainability became a trend, humans were already designing smarter than us. No tech, no machines, just nature as the blueprint. What if I told you the future of design was already mastered thousands of years ago? All right, let's rewind way back, long before sustainability became a buzzword, before green tech, eco-homes, and climate conferences. Humans were already building smarter, not by fighting nature, not by dominating it, but by copying it. See, our ancestors didn't see nature as out there. They saw it as the teacher. And that mindset? That's called biomimicry, learning from nature's designs to survive, adapt, and thrive. Only back then, it wasn't a concept, it was instinct. Picture early humans standing in brutal heat, freezing winds, heavy rains. No concrete, no steel, no electricity, just observation. They watched how animals built, how plants survived, how ecosystems balanced themselves. And then they said, yeah, let's do that. Take termite mounds in Africa. These tiny insects built towers that stayed cool in scorching heat and warm during cold nights, without AC, fans, or electricity. Ancient builders noticed this, so they designed homes with natural airflow, thick walls, strategic openings. Fast forward to today, modern eco-buildings are copying the same termite logic to reduce energy use. Thousands of years later, we're still playing catch-up. Or look at desert nomads. They didn't just build shelters, they built living systems. Their tents were lightweight like bird nests, flexible like grass, and breathable like skin. Why? Because they watched animals survive sandstorms, heat, and cold. Camels taught them movement, fox burrows taught them insulation, plants taught them shade. Nomadic tents worked with the wind, not against it. They bent, they flexed, they breathed. That's biomimicry. Nature doesn't resist forces, it adapts. Ancient humans learned that lesson early. Then there's water. Nature never wastes water, neither did our ancestors. In dry regions, people studied plant roots, how they spread wide instead of deep, how they trapped moisture. So humans built rain harvesting systems, fog catchers, underground cisterns. They copied beetles that collect dew on their shells, plants that store water in layers, landscapes that slow water instead of letting it escape. Today, architects are designing buildings inspired by cactus skins, leaf veins, and spider webs. But ancient people, they already lived it. Even cities followed nature. Ancient settlements weren't random grids. They flowed like rivers. They followed terrain. They respected sunlight, wind, and shade. Streets curved like valleys. Homes faced the sun like sunflowers. Walls were thick like tree bark. Nothing was accidental. Waste became food, heat became airflow, materials came from the land and returned to it. Zero waste before zero waste was a movement. And here's the wild part. Our ancestors didn't call this science. They didn't write textbooks. They passed this knowledge through stories, rituals, and traditions. A myth about an animal wasn't just a story. It was a survival manual. A song about the wind, a lesson in orientation. A sacred rule about forests, an early conservation law. They understood something modern society forgot. Nature has already solved most problems. We just need to listen. Today, the world is scrambling for sustainable solutions, but the answers were always here, etched into termite mounds, leaf veins, animal skins, and ancient homes. Biomimicry isn't new, it's ancestral. It's remembering what humans once knew, that survival isn't about control, it's about alignment. So when we talk about the future of sustainable design, we're not inventing something new. We're unearthing ancient wisdom and translating it for a modern world. because the most advanced blueprint on Earth was never drawn by humans. It was written by nature itself. And our ancestors, they knew how to read it.